everybody, this is Sherry with CPR Craft, Pray, Repeat, and I wanted to show you a card that I made today. I do not have a tutorial for this. If you would like to see one, please leave a comment below letting me know, and I would be more than happy to do it for you. The truth of the matter is I was just practicing with the stamps, and then I was like, oh, well, I'll do that, and then I'll do that, and I was like, oh, well, I can cut this out and it's a card. So I just kind of started playing, so I didn't even think to turn on the camera. So let me show you what I used first. I used this Mama Elephant Smile die right here, and then this I used from Honeybunnies Treasures, and it's a Hampton Art layering flowered stamp set, and I used these two, this one, and those two right there. And I had actually tried a whole bunch of different inks and different things so that I could get, kind of get the color or whatever that I knew that I wanted. That's how kind of the playing started. And so let me move these out of the way, and here is the card that I ended up making, and I'll zoom you in just a little bit here so you get a better look at it. This is an A2 size card, and so the pink layer here is Recollections 110 pound cardstock. So it is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Then this yellow layer here is 4 by 5 1/4, and then this one here is 3 3/4 by 5. And I just cut the sentiment out of a scrap of black cardstock because I don't know, I can't explain what I knew. I wanted it to be bold, but I wanted it to be a more muted color, I can't figure out the words, but I didn't, I knew if I put white on, it wouldn't show up. I didn't want a bright pink. I didn't want a bright yellow. So this just seemed to work perfect. And I left the inside blank because this is light enough that I can write on it with a pen, but if I do choose to use a pencil, I will put a piece of white on the inside here. And there are the flowers that I stamped out. And for this one right here, I used, all of the inks were Memento. This is Angel Pink, Rosebud, and Love Letter. And Angel Pink is the lightest, Rosebud is the middle, and then Love Letter is the outline. Now for these two right here, I love how they turned out. I really do. Dandelion is the lightest. Then Cantaloupe is the next color, and then Peanut Brittle is the outline on that one. And these, I guess these ones were closer together in the colors than these were, because you can see a lot more variation in this one. And I guess I wasn't sure which one I really liked the best, and so I just kind of went with them both. I could have started all over, got a new panel out and did this color, did the flowers there, or did these colors and did those flowers somewhere, but I just liked the variegation in the images, and how I know it's the same flower, but it almost gives it two different looks with the way that the stamps came out with the colors. And then for the stems and the leaves, I used olive green, and then for the darker right here, I used northern pine. And that was just it, just a simple scrap, and really it was just me having some fun, trying out some different colors, seeing which ones I thought worked well together. And you know what I need to do? I need to make a swatch book. Wouldn't that be so much easier than having to sit and figure this out every time I decide to layer stamps? Especially since I have really, really, really fallen in love with layered stamping, or just using the outline and coloring it in. So you think I would have thought to do myself a swatch book, but one of these days I may get around to it. But for now, I'm still good to go. And it was fun just to sit here and try out the different colors, and I just was really happy with how it turned out. And then the fact that it was just nothing but pure fun to do. I didn't feel any stress or pressure to get it done, and I know that Honeybunnies Treasures has the stamp set, and so I figured this would be the perfect thing for somebody else to use, because if you want to do coloring with markers or pencils or whatever your medium is, you know, that's a perfect outline. If you don't feel comfortable enough to do, you know, your coloring, then you can do 3 layers, or you can do just 2 layers or 2 layers, whatever works for you. And it's got beautiful sentiments. It says, "Thanks, friend, missing you and sending happy thoughts." So I liked all of those. I liked all of them, and I think they're great sentiments, but I didn't really want to stamp anything. I liked that one, but I didn't like the idea of it going across here. And I was afraid I would lose some of it in these darker greens down here. So that's why I decided to go with a die instead. But that's it, guys. It was just so much fun to do. And I will put a link in the description box for Honeybunnies Treasures, where you can find that stamp set. And I believe she actually has several Hampton Art stamp sets, and actually I think she's got, my golly, I'm trying to think, because there's another set that I had laid out and was thinking about doing, and I think I put them back. And I know she's got the layering flamingo stamp set. So I mean, just really awesome stamps. And she's got the one set, let me find it, because it's going to drive me crazy if I can't tell you. Here it is. This is the other stamp set. I believe it's just titled Believe, and it says believe in yourself and you will be unstoppable. But I love the fact that you can go in, do some really pretty ink blending, like flip this over, do some really pretty ink blending, and then just do shadows of the flowers in the background, and maybe do a couple layers and then a beautiful, you know, sentiment or whatever over here. I mean, there are so many possibilities with, you know, these kinds of stamps. And like I said, I know that she has several. Here is the flamingo one, which I've tried 3 or 4 times, and I'm struggling. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So I'm gonna have my daughter help me sit down and figure it out, because I don't know what I've got wrong, but I definitely got it wrong. And because by the time I'm done, my flamingo's head looks like it's been cut off his body or something. He's looking rough. So she's got this stamp set there. She's got this one as well. And it says, "You amaze me, thinking of you, thank you." And this one I actually did. I used this stamp and this one and did a watercolor image. And I did a set of 3 cards with these ones, with this one right here, these 2. So I mean, she's got so many of these, and they're so much fun, and they're so versatile. And the fact that they come with just really perfect sentiments just makes it all the better. So if you get a chance, please go check out her store. I will definitely put a link in the description box for you, and you will be going over and checking out Honeybunnies Treasures. All right, guys, thanks for visiting me today. Remember to practice your CPR. Craft, pray, repeat. Bye.